What's up, Scarlet Cubes here, and today I'll be reviewing the GAN249. Let's go. In my opinion, this is a very underrated cube, and when I unboxed it yesterday at Dixon Winter, I was very surprised because I had seen so many bad reviews about it. Not so many, but I've seen a couple unboxings and people really didn't like it. So let's go on. So the only thing I really have done to this cube is, so I was going to tension it with the tensioning tool it gave me. I think I actually lost that. I don't know where it is, but so I was tensioning it, and I heard Crazy Bad Cure, what he does to tension his GAN's puzzles is tightens them down all the way and then loosens them so he knows exactly how much he loosened them by. But when I tried doing it on this one, it made it impossible to pull apart any like this to get the tensioning tool right in here. So it was very hard to do. So I accidentally tightened it really hard, and it was really hard to turn and hard to get open and put the thing in here to loosen it again. I eventually did get it loosened, and I accidentally loosened it a little bit more than the factory loosened it. But I actually do like it that way compared to out of the box. In my opinion, the size is not a very big deal. In my opinion, even though it is 1 millimeter smaller, it is slightly noticeable, but it's not noticeable enough where I'm not as good at solving. If you guys wanted to know, I average around sub 10-ish. So I can average on this, and this is good competition with my GDS. It probably will become my main. It kind of already is my main, but I'm not 100% sure. The shades on this cube are fairly good shades, but not amazing shades. I would prefer them to be brighter. This orange is pretty nice. It's not very light. It's just kind of a dull orange, actually. This blue I kind of like, though. It is not very bright. It's just kind of an ocean blue. The red is kind of a weird red. It's kind of it's a little bit like darker than the red I have on my Volk 3. And on the camera, that actually looks a little bit pink. Oopsies. Which I actually don't think it is in real life. The green is, oh my goodness, I keep knocking down my camera. The green is a pretty nice green. It's not too bright. It's not too not bright. The yellow is kind of like a dandelion color, instead of more of a yellow. And the white is just white. But the GAN's logo, I am going to keep on here instead of putting my own logo on because I do like it. This way. Turning is very smooth. I haven't put any lube in this cube. It's pretty smooth turning. It's a little bit sluggish, but not sluggish enough that it prevents me from turning. I actually don't overshoot it all on this or undershoot. Oh my goodness, guys, I am so sorry I keep dropping this camera today. But I can turn pretty fast, and it's actually a pretty quiet cube. And it's also a pretty smooth cube, as you can see. When you're doing it like this, it does feel a little bit slow, like I said. But overall, when you're turning fast, it actually kind of helps with not overshooting. I mean, even though you do kind of undershoot a little bit sometimes, in my opinion, when I was just doing that taper. My tensions aren't completely even because I only tightened some of the sides all the way. And loosen them. Did I just get an internal pop? For some reason, when I pull apart like this, sometimes it pops out a little bit. I don't know why. Like these edge pieces just kind of pop out a little bit. That might be a slight problem. I hope I don't get any internal pops. But corner cutting on this cube, like I said, I have tensioned it a little bit, so it's going to be a little bit over what it usually would be straight out of the box. But corner cutting, it can obviously do half piece. It can do a piece. Let me just get it there. Fairly easily, and on some sides it's just harder because I haven't tensioned them as much. Can I do over a piece? Not really. But it does have pretty good corner cutting, and then reverse corner cutting, obviously, is pretty good. I mean, this is GAN's first 2x2. I saw bad reviews, but I really only picked it up because it's GAN's first 2x2. I wanted it. But I definitely don't regret my decision. It's very fun to turn, good to solve with. Yeah, and it is 49 millimeters instead of the normal 50, or basically it's smaller than a normal 2x2, which for some people is a big difference. For me, not a huge difference. But yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys a couple solves on it now. Thanks for watching, and see you later. No.